Hi kids, and welcome to Crafting with Mr. Brian. Today we're doing a very special back to school edition. Did you get a plain notebook that you just are so bored with? Well, today we're going to take our plain notebook and we're going to do something really special with it. We're going to make our own scratch board, and you can put on it whatever you want, and it is so easy and so much fun to do. So let's get started. The things you're going to need, now you can do this with crayons, or what I'm doing is with quick sticks, which is just a tempera paint stick, but you could do it with crayons just as long as you make sure that you color it solid and don't leave any white. You're also going to have black acrylic paint and some kind of dishwater soap or hand soap, liquid hand soap, a spoon, a brush, and always have napkins. And just like with any project that involves paint or things, make sure you have your mom or dad's permission to do so before you start decorating all your school supplies. So we are going to quickly color this piece of paper. Now, you don't want to draw a picture on this because frankly, it doesn't matter because you're going to be scratching your own picture out of this. So we're just going to pick some colors here. Very simple. But make sure that you color all of the surface. Make sure that there's no white showing, because if you let the white show, it is going to stick to the black paint and you won't get any color in that particular section. Okay. Do some wild yellow. And when pink and yellow mix, what color does that make? Orange. Bet you didn't know that, but now you do. So then we'll do some blue. And when blue and yellow make, what do you get? You get green. My favorite color. If you want to tell us what your favorite color is, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. We'd be really interested. And you could do this in the color of the rainbow. And what does that spell when you do the color of the rainbow? Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Okay. So we've got our fancy paper already done. So you're going to do equal parts black paint with soap. Ooh, a little bit more than I had planned, but that's okay because we've got a big old surface to cover. And I do recommend that if you're doing this at home, you might want to put some newspaper down. This table's pretty easy to clean, so I'm not too concerned. Put some more in there. And a little bonus here is if you use some really nice smelling soap, your paint's going to smell good. Okay, so we're just mixing this up. Make sure you're wearing old clothes because you could get this on you. And I don't think it would be permanent, but we don't want to get any clothes ruined. Okay, so you're just going to take your sponge brush, and a sponge brush works the best. If you use a brush with bristles, it might rip up the color that you already have there, whereas a sponge brush, it's just going to go on real smooth. Now, as you can see, it's not really covering everything, and that's because you're going to have to do 2 coats. So we're going to do this. We're going to paint this real quick. But even now, you can see the color bleeding through that black, and it is really cool looking. Okay. As you can see, I'm getting it on my surface, but that's okay because it'll clean right up. Okay, so we've got our paper covered. We can still see some of the colors from underneath, and that's okay. When we do our second coat, it'll go away. And the thing is, after you put your second coat on, I would let it dry overnight before you start to scratch it, because if your paper is still moist and you go to scratch it, it might tear. So then you will scratch whatever you want. I just happen to put math and a scorpion and a spider and some bats. And when you get it ready, you're just going to take your glue stick and you're going to put it on the back of there, stick it on your notebook, And then I used just plain, ordinary packing tape, and I just went over it and covered it, because once you've got what you want scratched on there, you really want to cover that surface with some kind of tape, because if you don't, you could scratch it really easy in your book bag or in your desk. So I hope you try this at home. If you get a really good one and you want to show us, put it in the comments below, show us the pictures, and I hope you're having a good time at school, and come back next week because we will have another exciting video, and make sure you watch all our videos because they're all good. Have a good day. Have fun at school. Bye.